Hi. Today I was tagged by Neil's Comics and more. I was also tagged by A Surfer to do a VR on 10 random questions. So let's get into it. Question number 1. If you could be a superhero, who would it be? And if you guys follow me, you should already know it'd be Batman. And behind Batman it might be Superman because you could fly, but Batman has always been my hero. Besides that, get to drive a bad car, the Batmobile. Okay, number 2. If you became a millionaire overnight, first thing you would do? Man, I've always wanted a house, and it would be paid for and everything. So that would be the first thing I would do, is get a home, and a nice one, and that would be really cool. If you hit 1K subs, oh, this is number 3. If you hit 1K subs over the weekend, what would you do? You know, I really haven't thought about it that much. I know it would be cool on one hand, but on the other hand, it's possible it could be overwhelming. You know, you'd have to, because I try to answer everybody's comment, and I think that's important too. You know, stay in touch with everybody. Number 4, what is your biggest fear? Probably snakes, just like Neil said, snakes. Where I live, there's 3 snakes that are poison: rattlesnake, copperhead, and the cottonmouth. And out of those 3, to me, the cottonmouth is one bad dude because they have no fear. You know, they say snakes are just as afraid of you as you are of them. Not a cottonmouth. They ain't afraid of nothing. And don't want to mess with them, especially when I'm fishing. Would you rather lose your sight or your hearing if you had to lose one? And I don't want to lose my senses at all. But if I had to lose one, you know, I like music, and I really would not want to not be able to hear my music. And you know, like Stevie Wonder, he's blind, but he still plays the piano and the keyboards and all that. You know, Ronnie Milsap, those guys. Ray Charles, they're blind and they still do it. So, yep, that would be me. But I don't want to lose my sight. What is your dream car? Batmobile. No, I'm just kidding. You know, I've always told my wife, I can't wait till they make the cars like they do on the Jetsons. Remember the cartoon, the Jetsons? George Jetson? They don't have no tires. You wouldn't have to worry about getting new tires. I mean, just cruise around. But if it was something, you know, like right now, I wouldn't mind having I used to have a pickup, and that's me. I wouldn't mind having another pickup, maybe a Toyota Tacoma or something like that. Number 7, is there life on another planet? Well, I don't know. You know, they found bacteria on Mars. They've even found that there's been liquids on Mars. You know, it's been frozen and stuff because it's so cold. Now, if you're talking about intelligent life forms, I don't know. You know, it's I don't know. I'm on the I don't think so side, but you know, I guess it's possible. Number 8. If you could change one thing about your past, what would it be? There has been something that's happened in my past that was tragic, so I'm gonna not talk about that. But if there was something I could do, I think if I could go back in time, and because I like music, and I've only picked up the guitar here recently. You know, I used to mess around with it a little bit back about 30 years ago, but around 2018, my grandson started playing the guitar, so it made me want to try to get back into it too. And we've been having fun, and he's better than me, man. It's amazing. And but my past, I would go back and, you know, take music more serious. I would take, you know, lessons, learn how to read music, and I think I would, you know, do that. Number 9, what pets do you own? I own a dog, a Chihuahua, and I own a cat, and I got the door shut over here, and the cat's over there pawing at it. We love our animals too, man. They're family members. They really are. Number 10, last question. Is there such things as ghosts? Yeah, I think so. I've heard some stories. I haven't. The weirdest thing that happened to me, I was probably about 18 years old, and I was working with my dad. We was working out in the country. I'm a bricklayer. We was laying brick on a house, and there was to the front of the house, it was just normal, you know, you pull right up to the house. But in the back of the house, you could go through this field and catch the road, and it's kind of a shortcut, but you'd have to go drive through all the mud and all that. And there was real tall weeds growing on each side of the path. They sent me in the afternoon to go get some pops, you know, so we could take a break to go to the convenience store. So I took off, and I was in the pickup all by myself, and I went through that field, and I'm telling you, I felt something tapping me on the shoulder, and I looked over, and nothing's there. Now that freaked me out, and I know and I don't think it was the wind or anything like that. It felt like somebody was tapping on my shoulder. Those are the 10 questions, and thank you for watching and listening to what I've got to say about these questions, and we'll see you on the next one. Ha, it's unplugged. Well, sorry. Okay, I'm back. So, I was going to play this for you. It's another Van Halen song. Thank you for watching again.